Spoken word. Spoken word.
Okay, no, a sister just left, and
Yeah, she did her poem. She did one.
yeah, but we were saying, how come y'all didn't use the auditorium downstairs?
I had signed up for the rooms that were available, and it was already booked.
It was already booked, because they're
Yeah.
showing some sort of movie down there now, but it's only like 8 people in the whole auditorium, so next time, y'all should kind of like do it downstairs.
Right.
Like, I didn't even know they did like any kind of music, art
Right.
kind of thing back in this room. I thought this was just for like,
No.
sitting down
no.
talking type of meetings.
Right. Well, we're doing spoken word, and she left. She had to leave early. We signed up, and I had to one put it together because I was like, I want to do some poems, and whoever
Right.
want to join can join.
But next, I'm just saying, bigger venue. Try
Yeah.
to use the auditorium because it's open to anybody.
Right.
Right. So next time,
Right.
try to do it.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I was coming here today, calling myself going to see a music event down in the auditorium, but I had my dates mixed up.
Okay.
So I just wound up sticking my head in the movie anyway.
Right.
So I'm just saying, we are taxpayers,
Right.
right? So that auditorium is very underutilized.
Since you're up here, you want to stick around for to hear some things?
What are you about to do, a poem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll listen to one.
You
Sure,
came
go
here
ahead.
for a show anyway,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
you might as well.
All right.
No pressure. No. Okay. My name is Aja, and this one is called Vibes. I can taste the whiskey on your lips. Raise your glass, take another sip. As I move your hands closer to my hips, the slightest touch of your fingertips got my heart doing flips. You're so confident you have no fear. You keep it 100, your words are sincere. And now that I have you here, there's something that I want you to hear, sweet words that I whisper in your ear. I'm your lover, homie, friend, that's who you want me to be. Shower you with love and affection if you just let me. Strong and magnificent, can't you see? That quickly I fell for your smile, for your style, for your flair, for your glare, for your flaws. I don't notice, quite frankly, I don't care. Because my mind is for you, my soul speaks to you, my body craves you, and so do I. My thoughts of you are passionate, my passion comes from desire, and that fire is on fire and so electric, and you and I are romantic. It feels like magic the way we are with each other. We just can't get enough of one another. You're a special kind of guy. No charisma, never shy. Simply put, you're just fly.
I like that one. Yeah.
Tongue tied a little bit.
That's okay. You did good. You did good. Do you have another poem?
I do. I have several.
Hey, you can go up there another time.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna be posting this on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah.
Stop the rain.
That's good. No, it still look like a little bit droplets coming.
Okay, so this next one is called Breakup Letter. First you're sour, then you're sweet, just like the candy. I don't know why you treat me so badly. See, you busy and you don't call. Sometimes I wonder if you even care at all. Who are you to disappear like you ain't got no time? I thought you were all mine. You made me feel so important, like I stayed on your mind. Still curious to know you, but time is ticking. I ask you questions like, what you thinking, or what type of girls you be picking. Now all love is lost, dear. I try to keep you near, but it's like you were never here. You won't ever know how I feel. I hide that deep inside, and that's for real. I don't want to get played. Waiting for our situations to simply fade. I guess that's what you wanted all along. You think that I'm weak, but I'll show you I'm so strong. You'll go your way and I'll go mine. Through it all, I'll be just fine.
I like that one. I like that one.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
Yolanda,
you find at least two more, and I'm gonna do two more. You find at least two more, I'm gonna do two more.
Okay.
Do either of you do this from like an academic perspective? Meaning, did you go to school and study literature and English and
No,
creative writing?
I studied music. 'Cause I
Okay.
want to be, I got my degree in music.
So that's related. Okay.
Yeah, and so poetry is a way to bring out the words, bring out the song,
Right.
because I eventually want to convert these poems into songs.
And
Yeah.
you know who Gil Scott Heron is?
No.
Yeah. You know who Gil Scott Heron is? No. Oh, okay. He's a very famous musician from the 70s and 80s, and he originally started out as a writer, and then went to New York and turned it into music. So some of your rappers would probably know who Gil Scott Heron is, because he's kind of credited as being like one of the frontiersmen of rap music before rap was called rap.
Okay. This one's called The Color Purple. I saw what you did to my family. Confused, lost, scared. But you just can't handle me. I've been sleeping for a long time. I wake up and see you. The slam of all time. Since my birth, my mission was charted. You thought you would rule the world? Dynamic, catchy, talented, but I twirl around you. You were cunning almost to a point I thought I could change you. But now I see the unchangeable you. The way you tempt, afflict, oppose, disguise, the real one. Sorry, boo. Your time is up, and your numbers are counted few. Embrace the truth is all you can do. You try to be me in Cinderella's shoe. Today is a dream come true. I am queen, here to take back my throne. And started with new beginnings. That's why my favorite color is purple. Purple represents kings, queens, and all things under the I am. When the truth come out, the majority you thought you had will become few. This is nothing new, for I review the Bible. It explains all this. The day when my words are toxic to the enemy, but fresh to those who have faith in me. You, the accuser, were nothing more than an abuser of the Holy One, the Son of creation. I bring joy, hope, peace, and love, things you can't contemplate. I have overcome you, but yet you still knew and blew your chance for eternity. Amen. Amen. That's that. That's that.
Now, would both of you say you were poets and also spoken word artists?
Yes. Yes.
And is there a difference between the two?
I don't call myself new. Like I was telling them earlier, like I'm still like brand new to sharing what I write in front of people, you know, so I don't know if there's like a huge difference between like being a poet and a spoken word artist.
Well, I don't really know. I think spoken word is like, sometimes spoken word don't even have to be about rhyming, and poetry is supposed to be about rhyming. I guess that's maybe the difference, because sometimes spoken word can just be you're speaking words and it just flowing like poetry, but still, you know, just a statement that you want to say to give a message.
But I also know sometimes people just want to call something new,
Right.
because then they can more so own it. So you got poetry. Okay, we don't want to call it poetry. What can we call it? Spoken word. Let's call it spoken word. Okay.
Yeah, well, I still don't really know the difference, but I think that's one explanation, because to me it's like sometimes spoken word don't have to rhyme. I think poetry they expect to do that, like haikus and stuff like that.
I'm thinking if I've read any Maya Angelou that didn't rhyme. I have to go back and look.
Right. But I know I've been doing this since 2003, and I was on. Yeah, I was on the radio 3 times, like Blog Talk Radio, and so I enjoyed that, because it's like we call up, and there was several other poets, and they were so good. It was like about an hour-long show, and I do still have it, the recording, and I sent it to my friends and all that. And I really like, because it was the poems I read was new to me. You know, it was at that time, and now I've grown even more, so I have a deeper understanding of, you know, who I am. So I've grown to love, you know, what I've done, but I still have see how I've grown in writing.
Right.
Like,
So do either of you see yourselves, is it just fun, or is it a great love that you just want to share it with people, or thirdly, something that you might think, see if I can make a living doing this?
well, it's a living. It's both for me, because I eventually want to turn these poems into songs. I want to do music. That's what started me off, wanting to write poems, because I'm like, how can I get a song? And I'm like, well, I got to figure out how to rhyme and do all that stuff. So that's what started me. And I know I started listening to God more, because God, he started to open my ears to hearing his voice.
Okay.
I've always been in church, but I never really heard God talk to me.
And then in Christian or gospel music, you do have people who are lyricists.
Right,
So lyricists do the same thing, right? Create words
right,
for a song.
right. And that can be spoken word too, because you can just read a lyric
Right.
of a song, and that's like spoken word. So spoken word is like generalized. It's not just poetry. It can be like just singing, writing, reading a song lyric. That's spoken word.
Because I know when I think of some people, say from years back, Nikki Giovanni is a well-known poetess, and she teaches it. So she makes a living from being a teacher at a college, teaching English, teaching literature. Same thing with Maya Angelou. She wrote books, but she also was a teacher at a college, teaching writing, teaching poetry.
Yeah. I'm glad you came, because we were going to have a little discussion too. I said, maybe we should have a discussion about this, because, you know, that's good. I didn't know how many people kept telling me they were going to come, but ended up just being the three of us, but we still did our thing. We was able to record it.
But next time we'll
Yeah.
be down in the auditorium.
Well, I'm going to have it next month on the 19th, so we'll see. I probably might schedule it the next month after that in the auditorium.
Well, next month on the 15th, they're having an event which is about music. Try to come, June 15th. And this is about music that was being done during the time of the Black Panther Party. So this would be the late 60s, early 70s. So that would be like Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, those sort of people.
I'm actually working on some music involving, talking about the Black Panthers, like Fred Hampton. We made a song. They turned their house into a museum.
So you should come June 15th. There'll be some people from the original Black Panther Party at that event.
Okay, because the guy that I sing with, his name is Gregory Jones. He actually went to school with Fred Hampton's brother Bill. That's how he knows him and got connected into doing this song and doing the music.
Junior, with the son you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about Bill Hampton, his brother. He has a brother, an older brother.
So are we talking about Fred Hampton that
Yeah.
was murdered, or Fred
Yeah.
Hampton the son?
Fred Hampton that was murdered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Black Panther.
Right,
It was
because
it's talking about downstairs.
the son is still alive, and he's
Yeah.
an activist. I don't know
Yeah.
if you were saying you knew him.
No, I'm saying the person I sing with, he went to school with Bill Hampton, who is Fred Hampton's brother. And that's how he got well connected, and we doing this song for the museum. They having a museum.
I didn't want to take from you if you got more poems to do.
No, I'm just like listening, enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, this about talking. We decided to have a conversation. It's a talk too. So hey, you brought up the conversation. I'm glad you came, because
So
you
you
helped.
ever majored in literature or English or music or any of that?
No, I didn't. I just like to write, so sometimes I could be like driving, or you know, like how you're having a conversation with your friend, and later on, like you think about it, and then like just words hit my brain, like, oh, I could use it. Let me write this down, and then
Natural expression.
Yeah.
just over time, like something as small as like 5 lines turned into like a whole poem that I go back and like revise.
Okay.
Yeah. The one like before you got here, the first one that I did, like I wrote that, I was having like a bad day after work. I was on my way to the gym, but I was like just chilling in my car, and I was just like, man, like today Like, I actually cried, like, at work today. Like, closed the door to my office, like, just had, like, a moment. And, like, I wrote that whole poem
Yeah.
in one sitting.
Right.
That was it. So, sometimes, like, a huge stress reliever. Other times, like, for entertainment. She told me to keep it clean, so I didn't.
Yeah.
I had to ask her before, like, can I read some of my Raji stuff? But, like, that kind of stuff is just, like, for entertainment.
Right.
And how I
You know who, what's her name? Oh, I can't recall the name now. It'll come to me.
Well, I know I have some poems like that too. I wrote this one poem because I was having a phone conversation with this guy. I told him I want to wait till I get married. He's like, no, why would you do that? So after I got off the phone, he was arguing with me for like good 15, 30 minutes. I wrote like this 5-page poem on is it lust or is it love? And it's about, you you're supposed to love me and you want me to go against God's word, Is that lust or is it love? And it's like 5 pages. I was going to read it. I was like, which one should I read? But, I had a lot of poems that I already planned out, working it out, because I was thinking about it for a while. And then sometimes I write the title and think about it. And then sometimes some of them, I write part of it because it's so good. Like sometimes I can write like 5 pages.
So both of you must keep journals.
Yeah.
You do too? Keep a...
I used to. Now, like, having it on the phone is just so handy. Like, when I think about something, I just
What
jot it down
happens
and
if
go
you
from
lose the
there.
phone?
I make sure that I back it up and then
Put it on your
have like our
Facebook page or
Samsung.
your email or something.
I put it in my email. I put it on USB. But like with a lot of things we have on our phone nowadays, it's connected to like the Samsung Cloud.
Cloud.
Yeah. So yeah, like every time I get a new phone, like that's one of my worries. Like no, like I lost everything that I wrote, but like nope, like technology, like it transfers right on over to your new phone.
Yeah, but what you also can do with this, what I do, when I write it, I go to the library or printer, print out, make a copy of the written out part. So I always have at least a copy. So if the thing got damaged, I still have my copies. So I do that to save, and then I type it up because nowadays you can talk it out on the phone and it records.
Right.
And that helps
you
it.
You can email it to yourself.
Yeah.
Right, email it to yourself.
Yeah.
Sister
So
Soldier. Y'all know who that is? Sister Soldier. You like
Yeah.
her writing? She was here years and years ago, down in the auditorium, standing room only.
Wow.
That was the most people I've ever seen in that auditorium was when she was here years ago, Sister Soldier.
wow.
And you know, she started out as more of a, I guess, a lyricist or a rapper, you could say, and now more people know her more as a novelist. As a writer.
Yeah, I heard Maya Angelou did songwriting too. Like they did a bibliography of her. She writes music, and she wrote with like people like Barry Gordy. She wrote some songs like some famous songs.
Maya Angelou?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. They did a bio on her. It was like an hour long. It went through like a lot of her poems, and she did music.
I know she was very much an activist.
And she was a singer too.
Activist during the 60s. Yeah, I did know that. She was an activist during the 60s. And I think she has some inclinations towards doing more things along entertainment, but kind of worked in a different way.
Yeah, because I saw a bio, and she even did singing too. Like she did singing, so.
I guess that's related, singing, poetry.
Yeah,
dance.
because when they see how well a poet you are, they want to see how talented you are in writing music, especially for other people. Because you're like, hey, you got the gift to writing. Write something for me.
There was another. She writes romance novels. Black woman. She was here about a month or two ago. I don't know her books, but the people who were there, they all knew her books very well. So, do either of you read romance novels? Not really. I don't either. But everybody downstairs knew who she was. Black woman, yeah. Her books are here on the. If I wouldn't go ask one of the employees, they could probably tell me who it was. But yeah, she was here.
Okay.
And I think right, obviously she chose to make a living from doing it. Originally, I think she said she started off more of a 9-to-5 type of job. But then she went and got a publicist. basically said, hey, you know, she more so decided to push it.
Yeah, I know. I started, like, I've always been in church, and when God started talking, I just knew exactly what kind of right I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do Christian. But I wanted to be inspiring, like, Christianity can be fun. Like, I've always been in church my whole life. Like, I never left. So I always do it, fun things that, make me enjoy Christianity and poetry. These poems, I hope, inspire people to, like, hey, Christianity can be fun. There's ways to enjoy it.
I like Lecrae. You know who Lecrae is?
Yeah.
Yeah, quote unquote Christian rapper.
Yeah, yeah.
Lecrae. And then there's another guy who works with him sometime, Trip Lee.
Yeah.
You know who Trip Lee is?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know either of those artists? Lecrae or Trip Lee?
You don't know.
You should look them up.
I listen to gospel all the time, so I know who the current gospel artists are, because that's what I listen to. So they're good, yeah. And New Breed, I like New Breed. I don't know if you heard him. He does Christian rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only heard of them because they're paying attention to the names on the radio.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I gotta hear it like more than once to be like, oh, let me put this in my phone and add it to Spotify or something.
So it sounds like you would have to, consciously put yourself in Christian music circles.
Yeah.
If you want to make a living from it.
Yeah.
I mean, if nobody's just gonna come and knock
Right.
on the door and say we're looking for you, right? You gotta actually.
Oh, well, I've been asking around, telling people,
you
like,
gotta go to the Stellar Awards and meet these people, right?
right, but I do talk to a lot of artists, because I went to art school, so I know so
Columbia?
many.
You went to Columbia?
No, I went to Barrett College before it closed.
Where?
Barrett College, it was in Lake Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a very school. It was private, and it helped me grow. It was a small campus. It was like one big building.
In Lake Forest? I don't
Yeah.
know where Lake Forest is at.
Lake Forest is a little bit almost by Waukegan.
Oh, that's like
Yeah.
north.
Yeah,
Okay, way north.
yeah. It's a little bit past Ravinia, but it's right by right before you get to Great America.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know it was a small campus, and I flourished because I was in like a lot of activities, and it really brought out my shyness. 'Cause I was kind of shy, but I still was like active.
And
So-
your degree was in music.
Yeah, so I know.
Are you thinking about getting another, like a graduate degree in music now?
Well, I went to school.
Or are you thinking about relocating to like LA or New York?
No, I want to stay in Chicago. Chicago, my home. My dad, he even got his degree in music. He played several instruments: piano,
Okay.
saxophone.
Okay.
He sang choir. He did a lot of music. Like, he started writing symphonies when he was like 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in 2019, can you actually have a successful gospel music career and be based in Chicago?
Yeah, because I see how the ones who are already here do it, but it's just they not caught up in, if I'm not like J. Moss, type of popularity. Because you can still stay involved, do work. You can constantly do music.
Right.
But that's what my dad did. He was always in the choir. He even sang at St. J. Operation Push
Okay.
choir. He played
But the
sax.
thing is, if you say you want to make a living,
Right.
you got to be able to pay your bills doing this.
Right.
This is why a lot of people relocate.
Right.
They try to go to where the epicenter, where they think it's actually all happening, so they can make the connections. And a lot of life is who you know.
Yeah, it
Who you
is.
know.
Yeah, who you know and how well the work you do and how well they enjoy your work. Because if they don't enjoy your work, it don't matter who you know.
Because what's his name left? There's a lot of people who left Chicago because they couldn't do it here, so they went to New York or they went to LA.
But there's like I know like some artists, like the ones I went to school with. Now they were so good, so talented at school. They still doing it full time in Chicago. They live in Chicago. They be on Broadway. That's what they do. They be on Broadway. They be in plays and stuff like that. That's what they do.
Hudson left.
Right.
She left.
Yeah, but people don't know that some people they just want to chase after that type of fame, so they want that quick and easy, path. But I'm saying with some who know that that's what they want to do, they still have it in their home. Like, you can do all types of simple stuff.
So you want to be local famous, not necessarily
Yeah.
Hollywood famous.
Yeah, 'cause I want to stay in Chicago, so I plan on spending my life here. So it's like I want to be, Chicago famous more so than I don't have to go to New York or California to get popularity there. I can do that here. Like Oprah, she been here
No,
for a long time. Well, she was
I would
already.
say she had
She-
people those connections that ran to New York and LA. So
Yeah, then I found out she not even from here, but she would have a show based here though. But she still, she kept it in Chicago though. She kept it in Chicago for a long time. Then she moved on. But I'm talking about plan on staying here. This is where I want to retire, want to live my life because a lot of my family here, or I'll visit Tennessee because Tennessee is where both my parents are from.
Nashville, I've heard they got a big music scene in Nashville.
Yeah, they do.
Gospel, yeah.
Yeah, but
So
Chicago.
you said you might do Tennessee.
Yeah, like that would be like a place I would want to retire. If I was to move, that's the only place I think about going because my mom had like 6 brothers and 5 sisters, and a lot of them are still in Tennessee. So, yeah, that's the only place I think about going, but it's not California or New York. It's like being at home where my family is. Yeah. So what do you do?
I love knowledge. That's why I'm in the library.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I love school, so I'm actually considering going back to school, even though I got a degree already.
Oh, well, I was going to say, I went to University of Phoenix, got my MBA in investment banking. I want to go back to school. I want to go back because I work at a daycare. So I want to go into education because I didn't do that in undergrad. I didn't do that in graduate school. So now my boss is like, if you want to be more involved, you got to, go back to school and get some education courses because you need to know how to work with kids. Yeah.
So what grade level do you want to teach?
Well, I'll teach music, so I'll teach it at any grade level. So, but I'm working at a daycare, so I want to stick with the little ones because I really don't want to work at a high school. Yeah, I really don't want to work at a high school. Even though I want to work with high school kids, it's just that I don't really. It's like a daycare has a certain type of flexibility that, if you work at a high school or grammar school, you have to be like there 5 days a week, and sometimes, daycare has more flexibility than a school does.
So
Right.
you mean like early childhood classes?
Yeah.
I'm asking
Yeah.
because I work at a college.
Oh, okay.
I work at Olive Harvey, and
Okay.
we do have child development courses.
Okay.
Health, safety, nutrition, intros, group chat. So all of the stuff that you're doing that you don't really have like formal education in, we've got those classes. They would need to like put my job, but.
Okay. Hey,
So we're doing
we.
enrollment right now for the fall semester.
Okay. Come on. Bring it on. You learned something.
I know, right? Deadline to register at the city colleges is like August 22nd, so joy.
Okay. Okay.
Got 'em.
Okay.
Got the classes.
Do you enjoy your work or is it just a job?
I don't know if I want to put this on record.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know I wanted to work with kids because I want to work in music. For me, I have to keep working at it, get more experience. Because I can work with kids and do kid songs. So it's like, what kind of music do I want to do? Do I want to do more secular, more religious, or do I want kid songs? I can do kid songs, so I love music. That's what I knew I wanted to do. And I'll try to figure out where do I fit in and where do I want to enjoy what I'm doing and be there and stick with that. So, because I also do a lot of stuff. I design these pants and these shoes. I'm a designer.
Is that you in the picture?
Yeah, I got some pictures of me.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I even designed this bag. Wait, let me show you. I designed this bag.
Okay.
Yeah. I edit pictures and,
I saw a YouTube video where they had machines, they had it at this one library in Cincinnati. It prints an entire book in 5 minutes. So if either of you had a book, say the two of you worked together and you had all your poetry in the book, you could put it in this machine and you'd have a hard copy book cover everything in 5 minutes.
Where is that at?
It was at in a library in Cincinnati. But look up the YouTube video. Type in what did I type in? Something library.
Hey,
Automatic library machine. Something like that. It'll come up.
hey, you showed up.
Yeah, well, we was rough again over there.
Oh, we still continuing. We having group discussion. I said for at least for the last 30 minutes we can have group discussion. I recorded too, so you'll see it. Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We're talking about music. I told them a little bit about Fred Hampton. This is the guy right here who went to school with Bill.
No, I didn't go to school.
Oh, not school, but you were frat
He was
brothers.
a fraternity brother.
Yeah, fraternity brothers.
Oh, Fred Hampton was a captain.
Bill, my oldest brother.
Oh, his brother was a captain.
Yeah, the oldest brother. I was working with him before he passed last year.
You've been down to the exhibit downstairs?
Yes, I've been. He's coming to see it now.
Exhibit, yeah.
How you doing,
Beautiful.
sister?
Yes.
Wow, that picture.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. We were talking about. He said there's an event on the 15th.
June 15th, Black Panther, the third Black Panther event.
June 15th, next month.
Yeah, and he said they're coming. Some of them are coming.
Feature, I guess the Panthers had a funk band called
Well,
Lupin.
what's happening on the 15th is we're honoring, that's going to be the project after the 15th. What we're doing on the 15th is we're honoring our neighborhood heroes, the ones that's doing things and nobody knows anything about them. And we'll be honoring Fred Jr. for sure.
Okay.
But he's part of the, I'm preparing the proposal and the structure he asked me to do.
Right, not here at the library. I was speaking about an event here, June 15th in the library.
Oh, there's an event here?
Yeah, I'll go get the flyer for it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking because we have an event June 15th. So yeah, so that'll be good. So I can run by here right quick and run back over there.
Well, it's good that, we are featuring in music, which we'll be featuring with Brother Gregory Jones here, Black Wall Street music, and I'm Brother Minister Plump, Robert Floyd Plump. I'm the president and founder of the People's March Corporation, which is a music company, and also the president of Honey Jam Music Incorporation, which is my brother, Stanley Rich Martin, and give a shout out to him and all power to the people, and we love, Stanley, we love you, Chicago, which is a 23 town, and we are reflecting on the fact that, we are looking forward to participating in a change for the best interest of Chicago with our new mayor, Lori Lightfoot, sitting in the chair. So I just want to give a shout out to, Brother Gregory Jones, also my associate here, Brother Nigeria from Africa, Nigeria, and also a reflection of you, Joy, and your father, which is a pioneer in the Payne family that we recognize and I salute, and give a Black Power salute. All power to the people.
Thank you.
Thank you for an opportunity that we can just come and share, with you briefly. And, June is Black History Music Month.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Right on time, to share with the community. We're still at the Swift Mansion location every Sunday from 2:30 to 4:30. I'd like for Chicago, you, and especially you, to listen to me, to be a part of us, and we be a part of you in promoting Plump ambassadors, for an example, promoting Plump, which is capital P-L-U-M-P. Peace is the first P for Plump, the L is for the love, the U is for the unity, the M is for marketing, and the last P is for the people. All power to the people. That's good.
So would you like to do another poem?
I would like to do a poem.
Okay.
It's a poem I wrote and I turned it into a song because I'm a songwriter. a songwriter can be a poet as well.
Right.
It depends on how you deliver it. I wrote this song about 15 years ago, but I also like to do it, as what they say, a cappella.
Yes, acapella is fantastic.
Around and around and around we go. Where the world is headed, nobody really knows, but you're just in time to see the show as I bring you a very positive flow. Pay attention as I start to react, because the words that I'm speaking, they are intact. Love and peace is not a game. Sometimes we all lose our way. Don't forget the past, but look into the future, because nonsense ain't nothing but confusion. Reality is the spice of life, and without it you have no insight to the way that the world can really be. Now people, listen to this. Look in the sky, look at the birds, look at the trees. Mother Nature is second in command. People, please stop making these mistakes, because if we continue on the path that we own, all of us will be destroyed. And if that's how you want it to be, then you can call us history.
Amen. Snap, 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 snap,
I'd
snap,
like
snap.
to reflect on a comment on respecting to Brother Gregory Jones, and a lot of people don't know. See, Gregory equals to 23, and he is like the part of me that's like my blood brother. My name is Gregory Rashid Pump, and I just like to emphasize too, a reflection of the greatest. The greatest is you who are here. And have no fear, cause Pump is here. You are the greatest because you have PMA. And what is PMA? Positive mental attitude, every second, every minute, every day. So I welcome you, and especially you, Chicago, to be a part of us. There's no fuss, there's no cuss, there's no disrespect with us. It's all power to God and all power to the people. We are promoting help stop the violence, the robbing, the stealing, and the killing. And how do we do that? We do it as a reflection of you are a human being, and that's why you are the greatest in everything. The original woman, the black woman, sister queen, and empress as you be. Have no fear, because I am Plump in reality. Mayor Hale Washington, the world's greatest mayor, the warrior of change, and we hope that our new mayor, Lori Lightfoot, would be a warrior of change.
So far, so
she
good.
can be just as well as Mayor Hale Washington in reality. She can be all she can be, and if she truly be a woman of change, then that would be because there's no shame in God, there's no shame in her, there's no shame in the world's greatest mayor. And since she's the new and the first and the only female mayor, I just want to give her her kudos, and let's give her a big round of applause.
Hello. James Brown made a mistake.
Hello, everybody.
James Brown made a mistake when he told us back in the 60s and 70s that this was a man's world. Now look what we got to say today. This is not a man's world anymore. This is a woman's world. And it should have been like when James Brown should have said this is a woman and a man's world, and he should have described it a little bit different. But he did give women their props in the song. I got to get that. He did.
50-50, brother.
But this man right here might be a poet and don't even know it.
I just thought he was talking. I was like, oh, hold on, it's a whole poem right
Brother
here.
Nigeria, let's reflect from Africa, you know.
When the new day is born, my heart is full of joy. Sight and sound with everything. I know to the library I belong. When the day's work is done, my heart is filled with excitement that on top of the wall will fly all the stars will trace. That is my poetic expression coming to the library.
Hallelujah.
And then I believe the Black Panther has made a legacy. And then the sacrifices, the dedication has given road for the younger generation to be inspired that there's a need for us to move forward and come with initiatives to gather funds together, raise funds together, and then empower the people on the street and reduce violence in the city of Chicago. When I first watched the movie, The Black Panther, last year, I shed tears in my heart. I shed tears in my heart. It went down my blood marrows, full of passion to revive and transform the society from negative to positive. In the face of too many shootings and killings of kids, pregnant women, taking drugs, snuffing drugs, and killing themselves, self-suicide, which is, I believe, is crazy. Not for man, not for the black man to do, but a black man should wake up and give why? Because the first man in the world is a black man. And then that's why, after watching the Black Panther movie, I was inspired that we have an imagined Wakanda kingdom. The Wakanda kingdom was forced in me that as I'm talking to you now, I'm working on the first edition of Wakanda marathon race in the city of Chicago.
Wow.
So I'm going to get to the organizers of the Black Panther, the movie producers, organizers of the Wakanda forum every year. Every year they have a program in Chicago. I'm going to send a proposal to organize annually the Wakanda marathon race, and then we celebrate the Black Panthers. We celebrate the Black Panthers in the project, and then we raise funds. We will use the proceeds of the funds for the marathon race is going to be used to donate to charity for the empower people on the street and fight against violence. Empower the youth. And use the shooting and killing on the street.
Right.
And stop it.
So Aja, do you want to do another poem?
Please. Yeah. Don't be shy.
No,
Oh, no,
okay.
I mean, we came here through the rain, feet wet.
Okay. Okay, I can find something in a second.
Oh, you gotta come off the top.